So,
Tell.
we've all had bad experiences with video games. Am I right?
Yeah, of course.
Right,
Tell me
possibly.
more, Dan.
No. One day I was sitting in front of my laptop thinking, there's a lot of good games out there. And there's a lot of bad games out there. But which one is the worst? Like the worst ever video game ever. And I realized there is no such thing as the worst ever video game. Because there's a shit ton of them. And you can't just say, oh, this one is worse because, this and this. I mean, they're just bad in their own way. So I was wondering what information we can talk, like what games you guys think was the worst game ever for you. Like I'm talking about crusty ass shit, like it shouldn't have ever seen the light of day, that type of bad. I'm not talking about like,
Yeah.
Forspoken was shit, because it wouldn't let you allow to, like, freely explore the world. I mean, the world still looked good, so it's not the worst game ever. I'm just saying that.
So
Right.
then are you saying that
know.
the worst game ever has to have the worst graphics ever?
It has to be, like, okay, I have a game, right?
Right.
And I'm sure very few people have heard of this game, okay? So back in the day when you could still, like, rent games, right?
Right.
I had a PlayStation, I think it was PlayStation 2.
Oh, that was my childhood.
And, yeah. And I saw a game, Cassie, I think that's the game's name. It's about that dog. It was a movie about that sheep dog or something. I don't know if you guys know about that movie. But someone made a game based on that movie. Okay, this was a topic we also discussed beforehand. But this was one of the worst games ever that I have played. Okay, I mean, I'm talking about bad. The graphics were horrible. The story was horrible. If there was anyone, I don't even think
Oh.
about remembering one.
You just unlocked a memory for me.
It was such a bad game. Like, it was so boring to play too. Like, I think the only thing you did was collect stuff. And I'm not talking about coins in a cool pattern or stuff. It was just stupid. There was no sense of direction in that game. But yeah, that is the worst game ever. I'm actually gonna see if I can find it now, but
Alright.
That
Yeah.
reminds me. One of the worst games that I have played, I'm trying to think about what it was. I'm trying to remember the name, but I remember I got it for free, which I'm glad about, because if I paid money for that shit, no amount of disappointment would be able to amount to having to pay for this game. And I know a lot of people probably love it. I'm pretty sure it was made for PlayStation 2 and they kind of readapted it for PC and stuff. But the graphics were the worst things I've ever seen. The storyline was so messed up in my mind. It literally, the starting mission was basically you're a sperm cell getting to an egg.
Yeah.
And that alone was just the weirdest thing to me, because I don't know, something would be talking to you. Something, white glowing dots, which I can only assume are other sperm cells were talking to you. And it was just the worst thing, because the end of the mission, you'd make your way into this like weirdly pinkish sphere. And when you walked into it, out came out came your character that you're gonna play in the game, which always the same thing, but it's a very weird design choice to me, to have the opening storyline of a game being like, yeah, this is your creation, and they were like, of course they were subtle about it, but they weren't extremely subtle about it, because they even had like this big male figure and this big female figure talking about it, saying, oh, look at our creation. And then like as you made your way up the island, they would continuously be narrating, being like, oh yes, this is great. And you'd be like, why?
what was the game's name?
I'm trying to find it. I'm stalling for time by telling you the first mission, because I'm trying to find it on I think it was for Epic Games. It's a new...
Sorry, by the way,
Yeah.
the dog's name, it's not Cassie, it's Lassie. I don't know if that rings a bell.
Similar.
Anyways, that was. Yeah, no, it's Lassie. I
Okay.
just searched Lassie PS2 game and it came up, and I'm like, I can't believe there's a YouTube video on gameplay of it, and I'm like, I can't believe people actually played this game.
What's the rating for it?
Let me see. No way. Rating 5 stars on Amazon. You guys have got to be shitting me.
Oh my soul, I know the worst game ever.
What?
And it might be controversial because this character is very well known in certain regards. I'm pretty sure they even wanted him on Smash Bros at one point.
Who?
What game is this?
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
I'm gonna send you pictures in the Discord.
Same.
This thing
The
was
fuck?
horrifying. The levels on Sega console, because we had the Sega console, the levels on it were just the worst things ever. The game was so disgusting to my adolescent / childlike mind. It was just so wrong. It was like the definition of every wrong thing that happened in the 90s.
I'm checking the
Oh.
Steam ratings, and apparently the PC version was super buggy and like awful.
I
Interesting.
can imagine so, because this thing was built for like very primary Sega consoles. But I remember the fact you couldn't avoid guns. If you got a gun, you had to use it, and there'd be ammo. So you'd run out of the ammo, and you just had to keep on going until you got to the next gun. That makes sense, right? But the thing of if you had a full set of ammo and you walked over a new gun, then you would be exchanged for that gun. Thing is, though, you'd be fucking given a bubble gun that did nothing. I hated it, and it was unavoidable.
Yeah.
Just the worst things ever. I'm busy rewatching the playthrough for number 2, the first level. It's such a such a fever dream. And that's another thing. I remember that one of your attacks would be a whiplash thing, but it would just be Earthworm Jim stretching out his head and using it as like a whip.
To be honest, I don't think it looks that disgusting.
Yeah, but like imagine that you're a kid and you just want to be innocent for like at least 1 year of your life.
No, you're not allowed to be innocent ever.
Yeah, no, I remember in the Lassie game, the textures made me want to throw up.
Yeah, that's the same thing with this.
If you see that picture, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's supposed to be snow. I thought it was marble tiles or something. But
And then there's decapitated granny heads in this game.
Where is
Earthworm
that?
Jim. So weird. I had just got on my laptop and I was like, oh, I'm going to play some games for the first time. And I downloaded some free games and I started playing them. And it wasn't called Andromeda or something. No, Andromeda is a good game, I think. This wasn't. Well, this was horrible. This was terrifying. It started with an A though, but it would be PlayStation 1 graphics. Storyline was just so confusing. Utter fever dream of a storyline. And then for some reason, your primary mode of transport would be transforming into a fucking vehicular car just to go a bit faster than your normal walking speed.
what game is this?
I don't know, but it'd be this weird humanoid fleshy car that you're driving around that is you.
Okay, while Daniel's busy looking for the games he is trying to find the names of. Dylan, what game do you have in mind that was like probably an utter piece of shit?
Skyscraper Simulator.
Okay.
Skyscraper Simulator.
You also mentioned this in the pre-talk. What do you hate about Skyscraper Simulator?
It's like other simulator games, but it's just so much worse. Because you literally just watch a building grow. But I actually have a Steam comment of a rating. Do you guys wanna listen to it?
And what if we said no?
Well, I say yes. Either way.
Daniel, then I would come over to your house, break your ankle, and then come back here and read
Or
it.
he can just cover his ears.
Okay, so it says not recommended, 0.2 out of 10. It
Sure.
fails to deliver what is promised in the game description. Incomplete, not a work in progress, not an early access. It's simply a pre-alpha quality release being sold as a final product. Typos, bugs, endless crashes, not Steam.
Typos. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Not Steam quality standard. You can hire extra engineers but can't get them to do anything. The development was aborted before that. You have a tooltip that they call a tutorial on description, but it explains what they plan to develop, not what they actually did. You can you can sell your skyscraper, and sometimes you'll be able to buy it back for the original land value and sell it again for the skyscraper value and repeat. Do you guys want to listen to more?
I just love how it's starting to sound more and more like a first year project.
Yeah, and
I kind of feel like this guy would make a good game tester. Because how the fuck does he know all these things?
Like,
He had to test
he
stuff
spent like 84 hours in this game scrutinizing every detail.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure he was just trying to see if he could break it, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, like, just hearing that it had typos, that's kind of like, dude, you have to make sure there are no typos in your game.
there are more. I actually haven't read through everything, but it's like, it's just bad.
Okay, I'm kind of shitting on the typos now, but I remember for the game jam last year, right? Was it last year?
Yeah.
Calvin made the main menu screen. Ach, no, not the main menu, sorry. Once you died in the end of the game, right?
Right.
And he didn't say back to menu. He said back to menu. And we still posted it like that. And I'm like, dude, how the fuck did we miss our spelling mistake on menu? Now it says menu.
Yeah,
We emasculated our menu.
yeah, that's pretty shit. I'm sorry.
I found
Yeah.
the game's name that I was talking about.
Okay.
And what's the game's name?
Anodyne 2. Return to Dust.
Nanodyne.
Anodyne or nanodyne?
A.
Nano.
No,
Oh,
not
here we
nano.
go.
Anodyne.
Oh, Ano.
Yes.
Anodyne.
And it's so weird
Oh,
because
okay.
this was one of the main, like, I'm sending a picture into Discord. This was one of the main, like, lobbies that you go around. I still don't know what it is.
Lobbies.
I don't know what it.
What the fuck?
Apparently, it's the inside of a brain, and
Interesting.
you walk around. Apparently, it was inspired by Zelda. It's weird. See that girl up front? That's your main
Yeah.
character. The one that's wearing just a boob tube and like maybe a skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would, at will, transform to a fleshy car and just drive around
So, what did you say? Anodyne
to
And then-
return to
oh.
dust.
to return. Because I searched Anodyne, and it looks like a pixel RPG game. Like a Pokemon. And I was like,
Could be,
I'm assuming this is the first one.
might
Then.
be the first one.
It won awards.
But you're joking.
It might
Wait,
have
not
been
awards?
a remake, because that's not the, unless it is the game. And Daniel, you're
Yeah.
like talking out your ass.
Game of the Year, Top 10 Games of 2019, Grand Prize finalist,
Joking.
Top 10 Games of 2019, Top 10 Games of 2019. Yeah.
Huh.
If this thing honestly and truly won awards that aren't like the worst game awards, I would be surprised,
Worst
and
game
I'd
awards.
also lose further faith in humanity. Game of the Year 2020, Grand Prize finalist of 2019, and then 2020. So this thing's gone like 2 years worth of awards. No.
Okay. To ease your mind,
It's
there
not
is
eased.
this.
My mind is
No.
my mind is uneased.
Okay.
Give her a second. She might be able to ease your mind.
Try it. Try
So,
it.
okay. There is a website.
Oh, that's
I
not
think
enough.
it's-
Sorry, Dan. Sorry,
No,
Daniel.
no,
Your
no,
mind is
mine's
not.
just
I'm not
mine,
even
I
finished.
need-
I'm not even finished.
Sorry,
Um,
continue.
It's not looking
continue.
great. So
So there's a website which is live. It's called Hall of Shame for Steam games. Okay.
Mm.
And so it rates what is the worst top 100 games on Steam. And number 1 being War of Three Kingdoms. There's a lot of sex games, okay?
oh, for sure.
Steam does have a category saying adult only games, which is just sex games.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys knew this, but when Fallout 4 got released, like, traffic, online got decreased by 40% or something like that.
Decreased.
45% decreased.
Interesting.
Because people were playing Fallout 4.
But I mean, that kind of makes sense because also, you know what one of the most searched things were around that time?
What is it, Daniel?
Well,
Please tell
I don't
us.
know it specifically, but I know that a lot of people were searching up the reporter from Fallout 4. That was one of the most
reporter.
searched
The reporter.
questions. What was the reporter?
Is that Piper?
Piper, yes. Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
She was kind of annoying though. Wasn't it? What was the Irish chick?
Nah.
Kate.
Piper ain't that guy. Piper ain't that. She ain't all that. What are you
Was it
talking
Piper? Yeah,
about?
Fallout Piper.
Yeah, her name's Kate. She's the Irish chick. You basically save her from this brawl thing. It's pretty
Yeah,
fucked
send
up.
pictures.
And
What do you think this
I
is?
don't know.
Purely-
People from Fallout are so gross. Except New Vegas. There are some cuties
No,
there.
well, I mean, yeah, okay. The thing about New Vegas, the developers specifically did this. Whatever partner, or whatever, I see what you're talking about with Kate. Whatever, what did they call it? Companion. Whatever companion you could get in Fallout New Vegas would be coded to only be attracted to members of the opposite sex of which you chose. So if you're
Not true.
Okay.
That is not true.
What was this?
Because Daniel is saying your companions in New Vegas
Oh.
are coded to like the opposite gender of what your character is,
I know
Okay.
which isn't
Veronica
true.
was straight when I made a female character.
She wasn't straight for me, but
Oh,
she
you
still doesn't
because
fall
you're
for
a
you.
female.
Well,
Because Veronica, you remember Veronica, Dylan? She was the one in the scrubs.
in the scrubs.
And the scrubs. Sorry, not that kind of scrubs. The the dirty shit, the covers and shit.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hold on,
You'll
I'll
see her.
Google it.
We were saying Veronica.
I'll Google it.
She says for the Brotherhood.
Yeah, she was a
that's
member
No,
of the
her.
Brotherhood.
I still have no idea.
Oh come on. Dylan. I'm gonna send a picture. Fuck, she looks ugly without the thing. Holy shit.
Oh, her. You should have fucking told me the Brotherhood of Steel lady.
I said she says for the Brotherhood.
Yeah,
every
that's-
time she starts attacking.
It's vague. I don't remember voice lines. Yeah, her, I know. Yeah.
Alright. Veronica was very pretty without that stuff, though, right? Or was it just
I
me?
never saw. You never really see her without it, except if you give her a hat, then you see
Yeah.
what color hair she has. But you don't. You never see her hair loose though.
I remember being
Okay.
attracted to Veronica. I don't know why. But that reminds me
Okay.
Because
of...
she's nice.
She was nice. But that reminds me of another game character that did not look nice, very unattractive, and then they took off their headdress, and you were like, fucking hell. And it was
What character is this?
in Jedi Fallen Order. Why are you laughing?
Something I don't know anything about.
Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. Can't exactly. Merrin, the Night Sister.
Marin. Oh,
Yeah.
Marin. Oh.
Merrin. So
Let me
I will
see.
show
You and Brandon went on about her.
Bruh, I'll show you why you're not allowed to blame us.
Daniel, I don't blame you. I'm looking. I don't blame you.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan. You get what I'm talking about. So her with her
Yes.
headdress, right? Danny, look at that. Don't look
She
online.
ugly.
Yeah,
Fuck.
look at the headdress, right?
I already saw online.
Yeah. And then, copy image. She takes off the
Let me
headdress,
see.
and suddenly,
I knew you were gonna send a fucking. I thought you were gonna send this one. Wait, let me.
Oh no!
thought you-
Don't do this to us, please, Danny.
No,
Please.
this is not. It's still family friendly.
Mhm.
Okay. I thought you were gonna send this one.
That is not family friendly. What are you talking about?
That is not bad. Okay.
Uh huh.
And I could have shown you a bit less family friendly stuff.
what,
I
like
assure
this?
you. Don't even let me
Up,
type in those
already
numbers.
sent enter, sorry. Already pressed enter.
See that's
That's-
that's even better than what Daniela posted.
Oh.
It's about to get worse.
Anyway. How did we get to this topic?
How did we get here? We were at word games. Now here we are.
Yeah, we were at skyscrapers. We were at Daniel's game that he found out the name of. What's it? Anodyne. And then what was it? Oh, and then I said, oh, look at this website. And then I was like, there's a lot of sex games. And then that's where... You see, that's where we're getting a bit less family friendly. Dylan, which character do you find very attractive? I think this is our second topic for tonight.
Let's see. Junkrat
Junker Queen.
from Overwatch.
No, he knows what he said.
Junkrat.
He said what he said.
I know what I
Okay,
said.
Dylan,
Junkrat,
but
bro.
I don't mean it in a funny way. I'm being serious.
I'm being totally serious right now.
Your taste sucks, by the way. I rather expect you to say Junkie Queen. Okay.
I
'Cause
can
she hot.
see the appeal.
Nah.
She's fucking hot. Okay. You don't see the appeal.
No, I said I can see the appeal with my
Oh.
John Green.
I can see the
Junkrat
appeal,
is where it's
however,
at.
have you seen
Okay,
Junkrat?
why is Junkrat
I'm-
attractive to you?
You guys are gonna.
He's
make me do
insane.
it.
That's the only reason.
Do it.
Junkrat NSFW.
Do it, Daniel. I don't even know what you're gonna do. I know. Just do it. Just do it. You do this to yourself.
I did it for
Okay.
the podcast. Don't worry, I'm sending it straight to you guys, so you guys are gonna suffer with me.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see.
I've seen worse. I've seen worse.
That's nothing.
Daniel,
He's not
go
here.
on
This
Rule
is him
34,
lying
dude.
down.
You'd be a different person once you leave there.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
good, thank you. First off, second off,
I have seen
Look at
shit
this
that
one.
I've never known.
I'm
This is
starting to
okay.
see Dylan's appeal.
Please stop.
Okay. Oh, what the?
Please stop. That's enough. I
That's
hate
pretty
it.
funny.
hate it
I like
so
that one.
much.
I like that one. That's pretty
Gosh.
good.
Alright, no. Oh.
You can see his nipples too. What
I
the
know.
fuck?
It's so funny. I found a gender swap of Junker Queen and Road.
Oh my. Okay.
Of
Of course they're hot.
Yeah.
Of course the gender swap is hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
not.
That
That's
isn't. If
not
Roadhog was gender swap, it was supposed to be a fat lady.
Well,
It's
she.
supposed to be this big bitch.
All they gave us was thickness.
Let's see. Now that
my
this
God.
is an example of sexualization.
Someone drew it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna sexualize something out of it.
Yeah, but if they wanted to be like proper gender swaps, then Roadhog wasn't supposed to be a skinny, curvy chick with big boobs, you know. Roadhog
Perfect
is
body,
a fat
you know.
bastard. Okay, he's a thick boy. All right, he's a thick man.
Yes, he is a fat
And
bastard.
I want to see a thick Roadhog female. I don't want to see this. Maybe they aced it. I would have given Junkrat little boobies.
Okay, guys, I know Junkrat and Junker Queen are hot, right? But I have one
I
other
know.
character, a male, that is even
Okay, but
more
you,
attractive.
You gave a
than that.
male already. You need to give us a female.
I can give two males. It's Baraka from Mortal Kombat.
Baraka.
Baraka.
from Mortal Kombat. Baraka. Oh, the guy.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Now you have seen. Yeah, now you've seen the peak of male anatomy. This is the peak male form. His mouth do be doing things though, you know.
Dylan, you really do have strange taste. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, well, do you guys want to hear my hot characters?
Yes.
Or Daniel, do you want to give your male hot male character?
My male hot character.
Yeah, what male character do you find attractive? It doesn't have to be gay. You can admire him as a man.
It's all fun if it's not gay. Has to be
Why
gay.
does- Listen,
My answers have been
everything
gay.
is
so-
apparently everything.
Monster Chief.
Never mind.
It's
Continue.
Monster Chief.
Forget what I said.
Monster Chief.
Monster Chief,
Yeah. Monster Chief.
Master Chief, why?
of course. Okay, I get it.
So Daniel, you're telling me you would drill a hole into the rear of Master
Bro,
Chief and just
Sano's
bang the
Sano's
suit?
there having a threesome with us.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Two
What
Uh-huh.
package.
I think Daniel can become a freelancer for Rule 34. You know,
Oh,
he's gonna feel ideas up in
I
his
feel
sleep.
like.
oh, I don't know about that one. Although
That's funny.
I did find my like sketchbook for art class from first year when we had to draw the female anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I agree with you, Danny.
I despised
Alright.
that. Oh, it was so stupid. I had to draw.
Fucking a lot.
I went on that website that ma'am gave us so that we can draw nude models.
Yeah.
I have seen so many dicks on the thing.
That's your fault for
I'm
going
literally-
guys.
No, I was randomized. It was randomized, dude.
Oh no.
I was like,
I randomized mine, but I put in preferences.
well, anyway, point being,
Nice.
there were so many guys, and I was just like, okay, can
So
I
how did you
draw some boobies? I chose the guys that covered them with their legs most of the time.
That
'Cause-
sounds like you're just...
But if I were to draw a penis, I probably would have just made a little oval and then just scratched some stuff to make it look like pubic hair.
That's literally what I do. I draw 2 ovals, a longer oval for the
but
shaft,
then
and then
You're just doing dick doodles.
I don't even do hair.
This ain't
Clean
dick
shaven.
doodles. This is realism.
It's the most accurate though. Doodles, these
It's
dick doodles
okay,
are most
but
accurate.
it's the
okay?
best way to draw a penis anyway.
Okay, Danny, what is your
Yes, Danny, you tell them.
attractions
So I have
to video
two,
game
but there is
characters?
one character that it's probably the most gorgeous female character ever made. It's Judy from Cyberpunk. Good God. Good Lord. Oh my God, that's the first thing I see. Good Lord. This is the first thing I get.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
see.
see the
I see the thumb one. Yeah.
I didn't mean for that. Anyway,
Daniela, I feel like your opinion is skewed because there are sex
No.
scenes about her.
no, that's not. Listen, okay? This is my choice. Alright.
Yeah.
She-
Explain yourself.
Okay, she's
yeah.
hot.
Explain yourself.
You know, she's got style. She's a cool character. She's got personality.
Uh-huh.
And she's got depth. It's probably one of the most in-depth characters in the game. People were mad that they couldn't romance her as a guy.
We're
right?
not. We're not
And that
judging.
means something.
We're not judging. We're not
Okay.
judging. Oh, what does that mean?
That guys like the gay chick in the game.
The developers knew what they were doing when they made her look like that.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
They did it on
She-
purpose. That's like making Veronica lesbian.
Who's
on
the other
That's-
love interest for the? Who's the other love
Oh,
interest for the
Panam.
guys?
People love
And
Panam.
that is a girl.
I know Tiamo. Fuck. Yeah, search Panam. She's the chick that bends over the car. It's that one.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
she's kind of like a bitch though. I felt so bad because when I got Cyberpunk, I was trying to romance everyone that I could, and Panem rejected me, and I was
course.
like, God damn.
It's so funny
That
you say
hurts.
that because literally the first image that comes up is Cyberpunk 2077 Pan Am Romance Guide. How
Yeah,
to screw
yeah, no.
Pan Am.
Listen, they would have complained about Panam if the guys couldn't romance her.
Mm.
So as soon as you take someone sexy away,
Yeah.
then people start complaining.
One thing
matter
that
what.
really disturbs me is that I think, well, it's not confirmed, you know, because like there's a lot of sex scenes in the game, but I think people really liked Judy's sex scenes so much that whoever they wanted to romance, they just modded her. Like they just modded whoever they wanted to in her place, so that they can have that sex scene, but with someone else. It's even Keanu Reeves,
Jesus.
I swear. And it kind of
course,
makes me
of course.
uncomfortable, you know. But
You know,
People
if that
seem to
makes you
like it.
uncomfortable, I have a video for you. Well, no, it's not uncomfortable, but someone just switched. I think they took Batman Arkham Knight, one of the video games, and they switched the assets for between Batman and Catwoman. So you got Catwoman just walking like Batman, and then you got Batman just flaunting around like Catwoman. Hold on.
Speaking of Batman, the worst game that people hate is Call of Duty. Some people just don't like Call of Duty now for some reason. People
Why
just
though?
hate it. People are saying that they change things too much, especially in the newer ones, and that the yearly thing started hitting them now because games need to be like more advanced, and they couldn't keep up with yearly things, with new graphics.
They stopped it because people were still busy with the last 2 previous games before, like, while the new game was still being launched. So people were still like, what, if we still had Black Ops 3, we'd probably still be playing Black Ops 3. But we like lost a lot of time in Black Ops 3 because the next game and the next game and the next game came out after that, and the next game, and then before the next game was finished, the next game was released, and then, you know, it's just, they were going too fast for the players to keep up, and they were losing money because of it.
You know, the players weren't keeping up, the developers weren't keeping up. It's not about the players, the developers were like releasing unfinished games. What's its face, Cold War, I played a game with you, and split screen didn't work. It was too buggy, and just there were so many bugs in that game, and the tracking on Warzone was bugged.
I remember the tracking on Warzone
It was
being bugged.
it was messed up, and then the Vanguard is like one of the most hated Call of Duties because it just doesn't work. Like one of the launches didn't ever hit any aerial vehicles, so the final camo was locked out forever until they had to fix it, because it was just didn't work. Call of Duty just didn't work because it was unfinished, and they could have just said, okay, we're going to take a couple extra months, but they didn't because they needed to get it out for some reason.
Sorry to interrupt you, Dylan. I hear you on that, and I agree with you, because I've seen some stuff and I'm like, shoo, you know. But I just want to say, do you guys want to hear my male character?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, this is a while, but I was thinking of different male characters, but all I can think of is male Shepard from Mass Effect, but only because of this reason, okay? They modeled his face based on an actual model. He doesn't look hot right now, but how he looked like, good lordy. He's kind of hot for me, okay? And he was when I was younger, and he still is kind of pretty. Yeah.
Oh, the main
male
guy.
Shepard. So
It's weird because the picture that you sent us, I know it's of the actual model, but he's like, his body, sure, his face doesn't look real.
the model himself.
Yeah, his face looks like it came, like that whole picture actually looks like it just came out of like an Unreal Engine 5 tutorial kind of thing.
Dude, have you seen that shit? It looks too real.
Yeah, I know, but it's still something off about it. And this has that same effect where it just something's off about it.
I feel the same when I look at the guy who like did the photo shoot as like a Chad face guy. He's a real guy and he looks just like that all the time. And I look at photos of his like Instagram and it looks like just constant Photoshop everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, what happened to him? Why does he look like that?
No, he just has the genetics.
Was his dad just a rock?
His dad was The Rock, and his mother was The Rock.
When I learned that male Shepard's face is modeled based on this guy,
Oh, your search history went through the roof.
yeah, I started developing a crush on Channing Tatum, because here's why, okay? For some reason, when he was younger, he looked exactly like him. And I'm like, what? Excuse me. Okay.
I mean, the stance?
I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
see,
I don't
the
know.
jawline, the ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nose, even. It's just the mouth that's different. He has a bit
Oh,
of
I used to-
upper lip. Channing Tatum has a bit of a pouty lip.
Yeah, like, you can see Channing Tatum was younger, right?
Yeah.
This picture I sent was one of my favorites. Like, it was like my background and shit on my phone.
Nice. Nice.
So, but this was only when he was younger. Right now, you can see he's aged. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways,
Right.
sorry.
No, but Channing Tatum gives more of the American vibes, and the other guy gives like
Hispanic.
Spanish.
Spanish.
More of like Spanish influence.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's
Yeah, they look like they're the same person but from a different country.
yeah, doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Call of
Anyway,
Duty. Sorry, guys.
Call of Duty. Please, back to the original topic.
So you said it was buggy.
Okay, but what's your favorite Call of Duty?
Black Ops 3.
You just like because of the zombies.
How do you know?
I mean, like
Yes,
campaign.
absolutely, yeah.
What's your favorite campaign-wise storyline?
Mine was World at War
I,
or Modern Warfare.
you know what?
2.
It is controversial, but Infinite Warfare.
Infinite
For the
Warfare
campaign.
had one of the best
So cool.
storylines to me. Kevin Spacey, you got to kill him in the end. How cool was that? Was it Kevin Spacey? I'm pretty sure it was Kevin Spacey.
Did you kill Kevin Spacey in the end?
Yeah, you killed Kevin Spacey in there.
What the hell?
That's Ghosts.
No, Ghost was something completely different.
Daniel, that's Advanced Warfare. Sorry, not Ghosts, Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare was also really good for me. But Infinite Warfare, also fucking loved Infinite Warfare. That was a really good storyline to me as well. And the fucking robot, oh my god, that he was the coolest motherfucker around. Bro, when that robot died, that was so heartbreaking to me.
Oh, spoilers! Oh my god.
Yeah, no, but like you remember that? How sad was that? Because he was literally like, well, I'm just gonna be floating around in space for the rest of my life. Don't worry about me.
That's why Infinite Warfare was so good. Is because all these soldiers had to fight so hard, and then most of them died. That's why,
They
you
also
know.
died, and I don't. Did you even
Exactly.
like have much of an impact? Did we win in the end?
I can't remember, but you were on a wall, so.
Sorry guys, I just want to say time is technically over. So if you guys want to say your last piece, then
all right.
you can.
People hate Fortnite as well.
Okay, Fortnite
Last
sucks.
piece.
Earthworm Jim, worst game. Marin from Jedi Fallen Order, surprisingly really hot. The new Cortana is better than the last one. Controversial statements at the end. There you go, Danny. Floors to you.
All right, Dylan. Any last words? Okay, thank you, Dylan, for your last words. All right.
Danny, any last words?
Yeah, Lassie. I'm surprised. Lassie. Okay, not Cassie, Lassie. I'm surprised people actually played the game and liked it. I think it was horrible. Judy is a hot character. Even for straight men. I don't care if people say it's because of her sex scene. It's not. And Call of Duty was okay up until one point. Yeah. All right. And thank you everyone for listening on today's podcast. And Daniel, thank you so much for finally getting to join us again.
That's me, but anyway.